Hey guys, Lord here, back in with another action figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Mini Comic Wave 2 Rachel Gray Summers Phoenix from Excalibur. This, of course, brought to us by the fine folks over at Hasbro and is one of two figures I picked up from a good buddy, Evil Villain, from this wave. I wanted to take a look at him for myself to see whether or not I was going to pick him up or not for myself later on. And, well, yeah, we'll talk about that, I guess. But before we get too far ahead of ourselves, why don't we cut right to the chase and get to the meat and taters of this review and take a look-see at all Rachel Gray Summers has to offer in terms of accessories, starting off with a pair of, well, not even a pair. We get one fist and one grip hand, which, you know, sucks, because you gotta have something to hold the mini comic with. Which, yeah, we do get one of those blasted things. There you go. Whoopee. And then we also get her regular head without all the cool tattoos on it. How you'd ever want to use that, I don't know. And then we do get these cool wings that do actually slip over the forearm like gauntlets. Kind of like the gauntlets Farrell had. Those were separate pieces, as are these. So that is nice. I've got to worry about them falling off like Vulture or Falcon or one of those guys. Taking a closer look at her. I mean, she looks alright. She doesn't have the biggest badonkers. She definitely does not have what Farrell was rocking yesterday. But she does have some pretty sharp spikes on her upper body. I feel like she should have them on her legs too, like down the side, but they didn't do that. And even if that's like not accurate, you know, take some creative liberties once in a while, make the figure look cooler. You know, I know everyone likes a dot on Todd McFarlane, but sometimes the "it looks cool" mentality does actually make sense. But as far as her articulation goes, her head will look side to side. She does have a hinge in the neck there. So that's all fine and dandy. You do get a little play on that, but not a ton. She does have this little wispy ponytail and this weird kind of, I don't know, it's like shaved, but it's not. It's very odd hair. I thought she was just bald, but I guess not. Shoulders will go up that far. Not really hindered by the spikes. I mean, you could probably chip the top one off and then get more range, but I don't know why you'd want to do that. But you can get them up this high. No beautiful butterflies to speak of on her. She does have full rotation though. Bicep swivel. It's gummy, but it's not the worst thing ever. Kind of like Farrell. We have a double jointed elbow. Swivel hinge wrists. She does have a diaphragm joint, which does rotate, lean back, as well as forward. Not bad on the forward. She can actually lean forward. How about that? Farrell couldn't even do that. Decent side to side, too. Not too shabby. Her hips can kick out, yeah, that far. Forward, that far. She does have a thigh cut. It'll move all the way around. She also has double jointed knee. No calf cut to speak of, but I don't really see the point of that. She does have an ankle hinge with a rocker and peg holes at the bottom of the feet. So, not bad. It's not amazing or anything, but she does look kind of evil. Probably stick her with a Goblin Queen or something and no one would be the wiser unless they're going to be all, "Those characters don't go together, yeah." But I think she's alright. She's probably a standout from this wave, which, I gotta say, this wave is balls. Like, we got jogging suit Daredevil because, you know, I want a superhero in street clothes. It's like a freaking Hank Pym in that West Coast Avengers set. we got Feral and Kitty Cat Beast, who are probably the best figures of the wave. We got arguably the best Silver Surfer they've ever done in this wave. I don't have him yet. And then we have Grey Widow, who's like a massive downgrade to the Target exclusive Avengers, what is it? Beyond Earth's Mightiest Black Widow. So, yeah, this wave, if you think it's better than the last one, I mean, it might be the same level, but I liked more figures out of the last wave, so take that for what you will. With that being said, I think it is time now that we move right along and take a look at some size comparisons. First up, here's good old Rachel Gray Summers alongside the other female figures from this mini comics wave. We have Feral from X-Force, who we looked at yesterday. Check that review out if you haven't already. Really appreciate it if you did. As well as the Black/Gray/Karen Widow, as I like to call her, or Black Karen, whichever you prefer, from Uncanny X-Men, who we will be looking at later today, if not tomorrow, depending on what day of the week this video is posted. But yeah, I think the scaling works here. I do believe that Rachel Gray Summers is supposed to be a teenager, so if she's shorter, that makes sense to me. Getting these two out of here. So we can make way for our two regulars. Mythic Legion's Brother Mandibolith. Right there. And the infamous 11 Spawn, who, as usual, towers over everyone. But hey, Rachel Gray here would be a good card-carrying member of the individuals in Red and Black Club now, wouldn't she? So, with that being said, it's time now that we wrap things up. Some final thoughts. Overall, and while she may be one of the stronger releases from this mini comics wave, and can we all agree at this point that the mini comic gimmick is freaking stupid? Good. I am going to say that she is far from perfect. The legs being complete reuse is kind of, you know, lackluster. Even if it is accurate, I would like to see more spikes on the legs. Because, well, sometimes creative interpretation makes things more interesting. Just look at McFarlane. Okay, maybe look at somebody else. But you know what I mean. That said, I do appreciate that the wings are pseudo clip-on and or add-on pieces to the arms as opposed to what we got with Vulture, Falcon, and the like, because, well, they don't fall off. And that's just nice, man. So, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later.